Hi everybody, Nat Daddy here with another little Omni review. Actually not going to do Omnis today, we're looking at two smaller trade paperbacks. I'm grouping these two together because they were some of my favorite stories and best comics of the last year, and also they're done by the same team in that we have the new reboot of the Transformers series by Daniel Warner Johnson and Mike Spicer from Image Comics. And then we also have the same team here doing Do A Powerbomb from last year as well too. So we'll start off with the Transformers one. I'm sure a lot of people are pretty familiar with this new Energon universe that Image Skybound has started up. Has the Transformers and G.I. Joe combined. All started off in the comic Void Rivals, where the Transformers and the G.I. Joes kind of spun out from there. This here is the first arc of the new series here. Collects the issues 1 through 6 here, and it says here the Transformers join the Energon universe. Optimus Prime was supposed to lead the Autobots to victory. Instead, the fate of Cybertron is unknown, and his allies have crash landed far from home alongside his enemies, the Decepticons. So this here is pretty faithful to the original Transformers series there, where the Autobots and the Decepticons crash on Earth many eons ago, end up being revived in present day time, and they continue their war there. What's cool about this, it has been updated in the sense that it's very, very mature. Well-known characters die, humans die, injuries happen and stuff, so it's gotten to be a little bit more mature in that. The artwork in here is simply amazing in that I truly love it a lot. A lot of familiar characters in here, some new characters per se in that, but really quite cool here. Like I said, just a little bit more mature. Everything's just a little bit more of a darker feel, but lots of great action non-stop and color. So if you're a Transformers fan, definitely check this out. Whether you're a new fan or an old fan, this will definitely fill that Transformers hunger. Great stuff here. I'm not gonna give away any of these spoilers in these reviews here, but there are some interesting things here that when they do happen, do shock you quite a bit. It's also pretty cool in this book here too that when the Autobots and the Decepticons do fight in that, they seem to do a lot of wrestling moves in that, which is kind of cool and interesting to see at the time. And I think a lot of that has to do to the second book we're going to review here. Do A Powerbomb by Daniel Warner Johnson and Mike Spicer, also by Image Comics. This was a mini-series that came out late last year. This here collects issues 1 through 7. And again, I really love this book too, besides the artwork and the story itself, because I am a wrestling fan. There's some pretty cool twists in here as well too. So Lona Steelrose wants to be a pro wrestler, but she's lying under the shadow of her mother, the best ever to do it. Everything changes when a wrestling-obsessed necromancer asks her to join the grandest pro wrestling tournament of all, which is also the most dangerous. It's the wrestler meets DRAGONBALL Z in a tale where the competitors get more than they bargained for. So this girl here, you see her there, that is the daughter of Lona Steelrose, I believe her name is. She is the greatest female wrestler out there in that, and she is having a match against this fellow on the top there. His name is Cobra Sun for the belts at the beginning of this story, and there's an accident, and she actually gets killed in the ring in an accident. She gets her neck broken during the match. It was just an accident, didn't mean to happen, but it did. And there she is, there's a little kid. So it's many years later, she's grown up a little bit now, and she wants to be a wrestler, and she, nobody will take her on, nobody will train her in that because of her history in that. So she sets out to try and keep being this wrestler. It's not really happening in that. So this necromancer dude approaches her and asks her to join his wrestling tournament there. And if she joins, and wins, she will be given the opportunity that her mother can come back to life. So she, gratefully joins this new wrestling federation, this tournament, but she has to team up. Her partner is the Cobra Son, the person who accidentally killed her mother in that. So he's been, all this time since her death, he's just been kind of taking it hard. Just like the wrestler, they said in the movie with Mickey Rourke, just kind of making ends meet, just feeling bad for himself and responsible, and living a shitty life. So they end up having to kind of team together to go do this intergalactical, interdimensional wrestling tournament with all these other teams, which are from alternate dimensions and that. So, and in all these alternate dimensions too, wrestling is real. They don't realize that on Earth it's just a show. So lots of great artwork in here. That Cobra San's identity does get revealed about halfway through the story, and it's pretty shocking to find out who it actually is. Makes the story and the sadness behind it all even more shocking and gripping. So pretty cool. Lots of great artwork in here. Lots of great just action when he does the artwork here. You can feel and you can hear the tables break and the bones snap and that. So really like this a lot. This book here is issues 1 through 7 of a miniseries and that. And I do hope they bring it back to like a second series or an ongoing series and that, because it truly is great. Like I said, they do kind of win the tournament, but that's not the end of the book. They actually have to go and wrestle God. So I won't let you spoil the surprise on who wins in that part there, and whether she does get her mother back in that. But if you haven't checked this book out, and you're a fan of wrestling, for sure, do check it out. It is a great book here. Do a Powerbomb by Downey Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. And again, if you're hearing good things about the Transformers reboot, they're also doing the G.I. Joe as well. They tie in together here. Check this out as well too. Otherwise, enjoy your Canada Day. See you later.